I'm back here today to talk about breath work. So, if you saw my last video, you know that I just went through a double mastectomy, and you know that I went through a bunch of tests over the summer that were very anxiety inducing, to say the least. So, I wanted to share with you a few of the breath techniques that I used over the summer that really helped me. And some of these I have been using for a long time, and some of them I just tried over the summer, and again, they're all very helpful. So I'm going to share 3 of them with you, and the first one is one that I've been doing for a long time, and probably for the last more than 10 years. So it's a technique that I learned from Kundalini yoga, and it was before any of my formal yoga training. When I was just doing yoga at home, I did a lot of Kundalini yoga. So this technique involves tapping your fingers, which is part of what calms your nervous system down. And also, as you tap your fingers together, you are repeating some phrases. So they're part of Sanskrit words that mean birth, life, death, rebirth. Okay? So as you tap your fingers together, you're going to repeat SaTaNaMa. And those phrases mean birth, life, death, rebirth. Okay? So as you're tapping your fingers, you're repeating SaTaNaMa. Or if you want to say in your head, birth, life, death, rebirth. And you just keep doing that. Birth, life, death, rebirth. Birth, life, death, rebirth. You want to say those words to yourself, or you can say those parts of Sanskrit words, which are SaTaNaMa. Okay? And again, the tapping is what is calming the nervous system, and the words or phrases, they are what keep your mind focused. Okay? So it's not only what you feel in the body by the tapping, it's also what you are focused on with your mind. So if you're focused on those things and those words and the tapping, you won't be able to focus on worrying about anything. Okay? And if you don't like the words or the phrases SaTaNaMa, you could make up your own 4-word mantra, or you could just say some very calming words to you. So whatever words you feel are calming to you, you could just repeat those 4 words, whatever works. But I used this so much in the past that a few times in the middle of the night, I woke up and I was doing this in my sleep, because it was so calming to me. So try that. Hopefully it helps you too. If not, I have a couple more that I want to share with you. So the other one is called seesaw breath. Okay? In that breath technique, you place one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly. And as you inhale, you're going to first let your chest rise up. Okay? So you're going to inhale, let your chest rise up, try to keep your belly still, and then exhale normally. With the next inhale, you're going to let the belly rise, keep your chest still, and then exhale normally. So okay? So try that one. And when you start working with these breath techniques, you don't want to do it for an extended period of time right off the bat. So just do it a few times, see how it makes you feel, and then work up to longer periods of time. You don't want to like hyperventilate or just get out of breath or short of breath by doing something that's too different. So again, play around with it and see how it feels in your body. And if it doesn't feel good, stop. If it felt good at the beginning, but then it starts to not feel so great, just keep trying to increase that time and see what happens. Okay, so that's number 2. The other one is called the extended exhale breath. And in that, the numbers that work for me are inhale on a count of 4, hold my breath for a count of 4, and then exhale for a count of 8. Okay, so that's what works for me. I've played around with this and I've tried different ratios. I've tried inhale for 4, hold for 2, exhale for 6, or inhale for 4, don't hold at all, and then exhale for 6. So again, it's a technique where you have to play around with it a little bit to see what feels good to you. And like I said, the inhale 4, hold for 4, exhale for 8 is what works for me. I used this when I was in that MRI tube and for an extended period of time, and it really, really helped me. So try that. Again, it's for me, you can play around with the numbers, but basically it's inhale for 4. So inhale, hold for 4, and exhale for 8. Okay. All right, we'll just do that over and over again. And the same as with the seesaw breath, play around with the time, play around with the numbers, the ratios, just to see what feels good in your body. The main thing is, since it is extended exhale breath, you'll want to make sure that that exhale is longer than your inhale. Okay. And again, whatever ratio that is, maybe it's inhale for 4, exhale for 5. Start off there and then see if you can extend that exhale for a little bit longer each time, because the exhale is what is calming your nervous system. Okay. All right. So those are the three breath techniques that I use most often. I also wanted to let you know that another thing that really helped me with anxiety is yoga nidra, which is translated as yoga sleep. I'm going to be recording some yoga nidra sessions. Some focused on the body only, and then others will have a combination of the body and also the guided meditation integrated in there. Okay, so start looking for those. I've trying to set up a new space for these recordings. The yoga nidra will only be in audio, so I've never done that before. I'll have to play around with it a little bit, but expect to see that, and hopefully these techniques will help you in the future just as they have helped me. All right, I will see you next time. Bye.